Okay, honestly, this is probably like my third or fourth time filming this. I was actually editing one last night. I actually run a Hackintosh, so for you guys who don't know what a Hackintosh is, it's basically just like a regular PC, but it's running like the Apple operating system. So that's why they call it a Hackintosh, because you're not supposed to do that. You have to hack it a little bit. The problem with those computers is that there's a lot of compatibility issues with like with the hardware and the software, and sometimes your computer crashes. So when I was making the video for this thing last night, the whole thing just like crashed, which isn't such a big deal, but this time it decided to take the file with it, and so the whole file got corrupted. And so we're back here again. We're finally doing another introduction of the Maserati GT MC. Before we get into it though, I just want to say I'm giving away these t-shirts absolutely for free. It says Rev It for the Kids in the back if you couldn't see that. So stay tuned till the end of the video to find out how you can win one. But before we get started on this beautiful thing behind me, I really seriously gotta fix all this thing up. So, ta-da! I love my hair now, it's all nice and short. So I feel so light and like free. But first, I want to talk to you guys about why I haven't been like showing this much on the channel so far. Okay, there's a few good reasons why I haven't talked about this car yet. None that I'm really proud of. They're not really good excuses, but at the same time. Okay, so I just found out I have to take my grandpa to the doctor's. So this is his first time being here, so let's see if he can actually get inside, because his knees are kind of bad. What's your head, Lulu? You haven't been inside this car yet, Lulu, huh?
Yeah, this is the first time. You're scared. Look out in front.
Okay, so I just dropped off my grandpa. He has like a cardiology appointment. Okay, the first reason why I didn't start making videos about this car is legitly, I thought like during Christmas I was gonna be able to save up enough money, and there might have been like a huge sale like on a new camera. Like since we got this car, which was like 3 months ago, I was like, when we first got it, it's like, oh, I'm gonna save up so much money. I'm gonna use all kind of like the money I got from YouTube and put that into a new camera so that the quality is like even more intense and awesome. But that never ended up happening, so that delayed me like a fair amount of time until like. And the second reason, to be honest, when it comes to things like these, like when I have to talk about the car or like kind of give like my thoughts about it, if you ask me in person, it's very easy for me to tell you what I think about it. But when it comes to telling you guys like right now through the camera, it becomes exponentially more difficult to talk. I don't know if you noticed, like say the Mustang video, which I did a while back, I said like a lot. I say, you know, I say like, I say there's a lot of things that in the video where I kind of say and I'm still working on it, but I do tend to stutter a lot. All my life I've been pretty much like quiet, and I've usually just kept my thoughts to myself. So doing YouTube is breaking out of my shell, and I've definitely improved a lot, but it's so hard for me to kind of like sort my thoughts together and talk. So when it came to like making this video, there was a lot of inner resistance inside me. I was like, shit, you know, what am I gonna say? What am I gonna do? What could I talk about to make this interesting to you guys? So that's pretty much the two reasons why. So just recap, the first reason why is because I was waiting on equipment but it never ended up happening. And then the second reason, sorry, was because there was just a lot of inner resistance within me to make this video, even though it's so easy for me to talk about this like in person. But when it comes to conveying my thoughts through the camera, because I want to sound intelligent, I want to make it clear to you guys how I feel about this thing, there was a lot of resistance. So hopefully I get it, you know, I get it right this time. Whenever I go anywhere, I kind of like parking by myself because, oh, there's an I-8 over there. Maybe I should, yes, it's next. Can totally do a small photo shoot with these two right now. It's kind of funny because when you own something pretty expensive, you tend to flock around other people who kind of own something of like similar value, because you kind of feel safe in a sense. When you're around like other people who don't have like the same stuff, you do tend to get a little bit worried that they might ding it or something. I mean, there's stories, right, of people dinging cars, being a little bit jealous of like what other people have. It'd be cool, but I don't have to worry about that, but I do. Man, today I'm literally just going all over the place. I stopped by here at Target because I had to get some hair gel. I like this hair gel a lot because it gives you like a natural look while like holding it in place. I have to head back home right now because Mikey left his track bag and he has like track, so I have to drop that off, and someone so happened to park next to me. I mean, at least you know, like people who kind of like who do park next to you, especially like when you park far from everybody else, I'm assuming they want to park near me to appreciate the car too. I'm totally cool with that. I just can't help but go like, or like, Okay, so why did we get this car? We got this car for a few reasons, but the main reason why is because I crashed my car. So we were short on one car. The cars that we have at home right now is the S500, which is really reaching the end of its lifespan. Right now, the transmission's pretty shot. We have the S550, and then we have the van. So, and then at home we have 4 drivers. We have me, my little brother, my mom, and my dad. So we definitely needed like another vehicle. And since we were getting more and more into like the kind of supercar scene, my parents thought it would be a really cool idea to kind of get like a sports car. So it was either between this, an SL550, or a Ferrari F430. Right? We decided to skip on the Ferrari F430 because it is more expensive. It's not something you can drive daily, and it's only a 2-seater. So, you know, every time like we would go somewhere, we couldn't really bring anyone else along. Us 4, my mom, my dad, and my little brother, we constantly go to places, the 4 of us. We really wanted a Ferrari, but practicality of this car really kind of triumphed over getting something over that. And it's the same thing with the SL. Just looking at it compared to the SL, it looks incredible. It has those Italian great looks. It's made by Pininfarina. It has a Ferrari derived V8 pushing out 454 horsepower and 384 foot-pounds of torque. So it's not shy on power either. And that V8 noise, oh my god, just listen to it. absolutely incredible. So there was like no way we could really pass up on a car like this. So far it's an awesome car. We had this for about, I'd like to say 3 months, for about 3 months already. And we already put close to, okay, get this, okay. We got this at about 26,000 miles, I believe, okay? And now, guess. It's at 33,796 miles. Like, that is insane. 3 months, and we put close to 8,000 miles on it. I mean, definitely this is a car that we don't intend to just kind of sit, like, you know, just leave in the garage. We really want to daily drive this thing, and we are. I mean, there's not one day where that goes by and us saying like, huh, do we really just want to kind of like let this sit in the garage right now while we take something else? Our motto is, we already have this car in the garage, you know, we own it, we might as well take it out, right? Might as well. But this video was mainly like an introduction to this car, just introducing it to the channel. Definitely more videos of this coming soon. We're gonna do like a full review on it. We'll also talk about mods. Right now we don't have anything planned, but there are a few things we would like to do to make this car even cooler, and we'll talk about that in another video. I just want to give you guys a short tour of like the inside of the car before we end this video, and I tell you guys how to win one of these t-shirts. So right here we got 2 seats, of course. It's a 2+2, meaning the 2 in the back are pretty small, and to get to the back you just raise this lever. The seat automatically goes forward. Going in here, it's actually not that bad. There is a lot of room actually, but right now I'm 5'8", and if I sit back correctly all the way back, my head is like touching the ceiling already. But you know, if you slouch down, which pretty much everyone does when they're sitting back here maybe for like an hour or two, it's actually not that bad. It's pretty comfortable. It is a bit tight, especially if you're a bigger individual. This is pretty much the amount of legroom you would expect when this thing is, you know, seating me at least. So if you're any taller as a driver, there's no way you would fit. See right here, I have maybe like a hand of space, which is not too bad. Over here we have 2 cup holders and a little cubby, right, kind of like a little pocket right here. There's places to put your stuff right here and on the other side as well. Here we have your different button, you know, seat arrangements. Here we have everything that controls the gas to opening the back. Mode, this is to toggle everything that's in the center console, and it can do that for you right now. So if I press mode right here, it'll toggle through the different windows, which is kind of odd because there's like these little buttons right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's on both sides of the steering wheel, right? But all it does is navigate through the center thing, and we'll go more in depth of like why I hate this infotainment system and why it's the most infuriating thing I've ever seen in a car. But we have your button layout here. Source is to change if you wanted radio versus like auxiliary cable, and your auxiliary cable is right here. It plugs in right there. There's also a USB port in the glove box. There's plenty of space in here for tissue or whatever. This is where your cigarette lighter is, and a pocket for your ash. It's like an ashtray, but we keep our coins in there. We have the different driving modes. So this is in park, reverse, neutral, drive, and then to shift it into manual mode. So right now it says auto. If you move it to the left, it becomes manual mode, and you have to use your paddles. It won't shift for you, so if you bring it to red line, be careful. And then you have your different options right here: sport, ice, park off, and traction control off. Park off is the electronic handbrake, which goes on and off every time you turn off the car, so you can turn that off. Ice, I'm assuming, gives you better traction in icy conditions. What sport does is it increases the throttle response, making it very sensitive. It keeps the gearing very low, and it opens up the exhaust. So I'll put in a clip of how it sounds in regular mode. and then now in sport mode. And you can really tell the difference between the two. But anyway, to end this video, I just want to say thank you so much for all of my subscribers, and thank you for those who comment in the comment section down below in every video. I have a few guys right here that I'm really appreciative of. Wakas, I appreciate Alan, I appreciate of Julu, because they're always supporting me through the videos. John Supra, I can't remember all you guys on the top of my head, I apologize, but I really do appreciate you guys so much for continually supporting this channel through your comments, through your views, and through your likes. And as kind of like a token of my gratitude towards you guys, I decided to give away these t-shirts to you guys. So if you want to win one of these t-shirts, be sure to comment down below. Just comment what your t-shirt size is and what you liked about the video and what you want to see in the future. So if you're small, just comment small and what you like to see in the future. Be sure to also like the video, be subscribed to me, and if you could hit me with a follow on Instagram, that would be a huge help. But honestly, I'm not too worried about it. I only want you guys to support me if you really want to support me. If you don't, that's cool. I completely understand. But if you guys do, I'm so appreciative of you guys and very thankful that you guys are joining me along for this journey and supporting me along the way, so I can keep making better content. Because honestly, content like this, for me at least, it takes me kind of a while to kind of plan it out and think about what I wanted to say during the whole video. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching, and be sure to remember to comment down below if you really want to get one of these. I'm giving away 3 smalls, 5 mediums, and 5 larges. And I almost forgot, thank you to my subscriber right here for suggesting to make these t-shirts. He'll be getting one too. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Richard here, Quico, out.